All right, starting out with some shooting. This is the LC9s. And the Max 9. Alright, so we're going to do a quick comparison video with the Ruger LC9s Pro and the Ruger Max 9 Pro. So I've had the LC9s Pro for about 7 years. So I've had that one since it came out and just picked this one up the other day, and I think it would be good to kind of compare the two. I didn't see any other videos on YouTube. So first thing is, people are probably wondering about the size. You can see the grips are pretty much the same width, besides the LC9 a little bit more narrow right there. If we get their top of their sights lined up, you can see pretty close on top of one another. Pretty much almost the same gun, just shaped differently. LC9s is smoother lines, and the Max 9's definitely more angular and boxy. What else? So on the Max 9, it's got the fiber optic tritium front sight, and the rear sight is blacked out and a little bit taller, so if you put an optic on, you can co-witness. And there's a area on the Max 9 where you could actually fill that in with white paint if you wanted to. See, the bottom of the grip here is polymer, the aluminum frame on the LC9. See the sight pictures on both of them. Grip texturing, pretty close. Both the grips I like both of them. The mag release on the Max 9, about the same size, it just has that extra little piece right there. They both stick out about the same. The slide stop on the Max 9 has that little protector around it, so you don't accidentally hit that. Both of these are the Pro models, so they don't have the safeties. Looking at the triggers, looks like the safety on the Max 9 sticks out a little bit more. This gun has hundreds of rounds through it, so the triggers might be a little lighter on this one, and I've only put 50 rounds through the Max 9 so far, but those 50 rounds were flawless. I was also going to show that both of these empty mags, nothing in the chambers. I just like the mags in them because you can get a full grip. They both come with flat base plates for the magazines, but I like the pinky extensions. You can see the front of the grips. The LC9s actually is narrower from the back forward, and the Max 9 is the same width all the way around. Max 9 has a cutout right there for your fingers, so you can get a little bit higher up on the grip. Max 9 has texturing on the front. And then big reason of me getting this gun is the front sight is nice. Being optics ready, I might throw a red dot on there. That would be nice. But more rounds is probably the biggest advantage. So on the Max 9 we have a 10 round where you can put the pinky extension or flat, and then it has the extended mag which holds 12 rounds. And then on the LC9s we have the standard 7 round mag, and then the extended 9 round mag, single stack. So we'll compare the two base mags. You can see quite a difference. And then for the extended magazines, definitely a lot longer on the LC9s. And with the grips being the same width, you're wondering how did they fit a double stack magazine in there. If you look on the inside, you can see how much more narrow they made the inside of the frame. Still stiff enough, not a lot of flex there. But I'll go ahead and disassemble these guns and take a look at the inside of them. Alright, so we got both these guns disassembled. Let's start off with the frames. You can see they pretty similar. Got the LC9s on the left and Max 9 on the right. Triggers look about the same. So that's inside. Both the aluminum rails and everything very similar. Let's look in the slides. Few differences, but overall pretty similar. Got front serrations on the Max 9, which is nice. So there's the slides. Barrels. Then again, very similar. Springs. Then the takedown pins. Alright, so next let's take a look at the triggers. Alright, so let's test out the triggers. So this is the Max 9. I have the trigger safety, take up, this is all take up to right there, creeping, break, reset, right there, take up, not too bad. This one's definitely got more rounds through it. Trigger safety, take up. This one doesn't have as much take up. That could be good or bad depending on if you're concealing or not.
They feel pretty close though.
Actually, I think the reset and the trigger feel better on the Max 9. Reset. Creep, 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 creep. Both decent triggers. I'm happy with both of them, but I'm trying to think if there any other differences. Both the takedown process is the same for both of them. I did notice the extractor on the Max 9's a little bigger. Both great guns. Can't go wrong with either one. They quit making the LC9s. You got to get the EC9 now. You can still find them in shops around. All right, well, there you go. There they are. Here's a few still images. That's it. Thanks for watching.